Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know, I kind of don't like that right there, because when you wrap the tie instead of tying it with a knot or something, the whole point is that if the horse sits back, you want it to pull slowly loose so he doesn't get into trouble. So to me, the trouble with wrapping it that many times is never ever going to come loose when he sits back on it. And also this horse is tied a little bit too short. You know, I don't want to tie him too short. I don't want to tie him too long as well. So because the horse by nature is claustrophobic, so if he's tied too short and he can't drop his head and sort of relax, well then they can panic and then sit back. If they're tied too long, that's a wreck waiting to happen. They can step over it, and you know that. But let me show you this wrap. See, this would never come loose if he sat back. The whole point is I want it to come loose. So that's too many wraps is the problem with this one. So I wrap a lot of young horses, so if they do sit back, they don't get in a panic. It comes loose slow. I just come over there, re-catch them, and then tie them back. And then pretty soon, I feel safe enough to tie them what we call hard and fast. So I like, again, like a 1.5 feet or 2 foot. This is about right. Not too much where he gets into trouble. But on this one here, I can just go around about like this, and then maybe like here. It's probably, this one's going to come loose. See how slow it comes loose? It takes a little bit of power, but he doesn't get into trouble. These horses, they get into trouble when they sit back. They sit back, boy, something's got them. They can't get away. And then that flight comes into them, that self-preservation, and then they fight harder and get into trouble. So I want to teach these horses in a way where if they did sit back, so if I want to come around and walk around these horses, I can, once I've introduced the flag, like in the round pen at Liberty, I can start flagging these horses and while they're standing, and they start getting used to things. I can throw my rope over them like we showed you in some of the other clips that we did, and when I pick this horse's feet up, if he were to sit back, he doesn't get in a panic because something's got him. This is a good way to teach these things right there, and I use this a lot, and it keeps me and the horse out of trouble. All right, and you know what? We always learn from our mistakes. I call them productive mistakes. So if you make a mistake and then you learn from it, guess what? Then it becomes productive. So you got to be able to take that criticism a little bit right there, and that's how we learn, because learning, you know like I know, learning takes time and application.